Hell yeah, brother. Here we go. Question number one. And this will find out if you've been paying attention or if you're good at history. This should be a pretty easy one. I shouldn't need to get into the multiple choices here. On August the 6th, 1945, what city was the first to be attacked with an atomic bomb? We talked about it last week. August 6th is named after the city in the National Days of the Week calendar. What city was the first city? And because it's the first city, everybody knows what it is. What city was the first city to be bombed with an atomic bomb? Sorry that I froze. I'm limited in what I can do right now. I have to have these screens up, and I've only got two monitors, so thanks for keeping that up. Here we go. I'll read the question again in case you missed it. On August 6, 1945, what city was the first city to be attacked with an atomic bomb? I do not take off for spelling. You are correct. It was Hiroshima. Question number two. The United States signed the Voting Rights Act into law on August 6, 1965. What president signed it? August 6, 1965, what president signed the Voting Rights Act into law? If I give you the multiple choice questions, it's not going to give it away, but they're all close to one another. So they made this easy, but they also made it a little difficult. Here are your options. Was it JFK? Was it LBJ? Was it Tricky Dick? Or Dwight David Eisenhower? Those are your options. 1965, what president signed into law the Voting Rights Act? I have my answer. I do not have the answer. Me and James both agree, and currently we're the only ones playing. Well, me and the Taney family agree, Hiroshima. Me and Taney also agree, the Taney family also agree, it's LBJ. That's my answer, because Kennedy was no mas. Nixon had not made it there yet, and also Dwight David, he had since retired. So LBJ for the both of us. Question number three. On August 9th, 1974, what U.S. president resigned from office following the Watergate scandal? I am confident we are going 7 for 7 this week. I used a different chat GPT, and I said, don't make them too hard, and this one took me seriously. The other one, Microsoft's Copilot, horrible AI. I said it out loud. It just kept giving me last week's questions over and over again. James is already in there with an answer I agree with because it's the correct answer. It was Richard Milhouse Nixon. You're not going to have me to push around anymore. Poor guy really got a bad rap, man. He did. All right, August 4th, question number 4. On August 5th, 1962, what famous actress was found dead in her Los Angeles home? Yeah. Plus, we're doing better. This is in response to Mr. Taney's comment, or the Taney family's comments about they like these questions better because the other ones really focused on some archaic stuff. But strangely, we were able to get some of those right. It's August 5th. It's 1962. She's a famous actress, and she's found dead in her home. Mr. Taney, the Taney family, says it's Marilyn Monroe, and I agree again. I think that's 4. I'm pretty sure we're 4 for 4. Yes, the beautiful Marilyn Monroe. Extra bonus points. What was her real name? Huh? Anybody know Marilyn Monroe's real name? I know Marilyn Monroe's real name, and I'm not going to tell you. It was not Marilyn Monroe, but that'd be a fun question to ask, right? We did learn some stuff together. Here we go. August the 7th, Norma Jean. Norma Jean what? August the 7th, 1998, U.S. embassies in 2 African countries were bombed. What 2 countries were targeted? It's August 7th, it's 1998. 2 embassies in Africa were bombed. You have 54 countries to choose from that are 54 countries in Africa. What 2 of them were bombed? Yes, it was an Elton John song. Goodbye, Norma Jean. I'm going to give you your options, and then I'm going to tell you my answer. Your options are Nigeria and Ghana, Kenya and Tanzania, Ethiopia and Sudan, or Uganda and Rwanda. Lebanon and Libya are not the answers. Lebanon, number 1, is not in Africa, and Libya is not a country. Again, your options: Nigeria and Ghana, Kenya and Tanzania, Ethiopia and Sudan, or Uganda and Rwanda. My guess, I'm going with B. I believe that occurred in Kenya and Tanzania. And they killed a lot of people. It is, yes, it is a great place to visit. That's a great line. I love it. Looking for your answers on question number 5. He's going with number 1, Nigeria and Ghana. All right, we'll find out soon. Question number 6. It's August 11th, 1965. A major race riot broke out in what Los Angeles neighborhood? Now, most people who've never lived in and around Los Angeles don't know that Los Angeles is made up of a whole bunch of different neighborhoods. If you live there, you know this. If you listen to NWA, you know this. If you listen to Snoop Doggy Dogg, you know this. But a lot of people don't know this because they don't listen to those bands. They don't listen to that music, and they never lived in Los Angeles. It's August 11th. It's 1965. A big old race riot breaks out. In what neighborhood in Los Angeles? I know the answer because it's often referred to as Mr. Taney is, I think, not going 7 for 7. The Taney family has said Compton with an exclamation point. And here were the possible options: Watts, Compton, no exclamation point, Beverly Hills, or Venice. I wish the race riots would have broke out in Beverly Hills, because I think those would have been fantastic. I believe the answer to be Watts. If I'm correct, I'm 6 for 6. Mr. Taney, the Taney family, goes down on question number 6. In round 6, they go down. And finally, the last question, the week. I said 1965, man. No, blackjack, no trade back, man. You can't change your answer after I've given my answer, the correct answer. Finally, question number 7. On August 7th, 1942, U.S. forces began their first major offensive against Japan in World War II. Where did this battle take place? August 7th, 1942, U.S. forces began their first major offensive against Japan in World War II. Where did this battle take place? Was it Okinawa? Been there, done that. I lived in Okinawa for a while. Was it Iwo Jima? Been there, done that. I've got the black sands to prove it. Was it Guadalcanal, or was it Midway? Now, if you're not up to date on your World War II history, here's what I could tell you. We did go to Iwo Jima. We did go to Guadalcanal. We did not go to Midway. It was not offensive. Midway was defensive. Oh, he guessed Midway. He guessed Midway. He's going to lose. He's losing today. Midway was defensive. We were already on Midway. They attacked us. We fought back. And we fought back quite valiantly, destroying their fleet. Oh, but we did. Maybe. I don't believe it was Midway. I don't believe it was Okinawa. It could be Iwo Jima, because that began, so Guadalcanal has got a significant Navy history, Midway's significant Navy history. I'm going to guess that on August 7th, 1942, we landed on the island of Iwo Jima. That's my guess. Hey, good morning, Mother. Thanks for showing up. Late. You're going to have to go back if you want to play along, because I'm not rereading all of these questions. I am at the end of my day. Here we go with the answers. Does T-Bone go 7 for 7 for the first time this week? Let's find out together. Question number 1, the answer was, of course, Hiroshima. Question number 2 was, of course, Lyndon Baines Johnson. Question number 3 was Tricky Dick, Richard Nixon, Richard Milhouse Nixon. By the way, only adopted president we ever had. Didn't know that, did you? C, it was the beautiful blonde bombshell Marilyn Monroe that was found dead in her house there in Los Angeles. Question number 5, it was Kenya and Tanzania. T-Bone takes the lead at question number 5. Does not give up the lead, because at question number 6, the race riots did take place in Watts. Shite. I said shite. Question number 7. The first major offensive in the battle against the Japanese in World War II on August the 7th, 1942 was Guadalcanal. Ah! I was so close. I'm so close. Hey, this was a good time. It's a great way to start my Sunday. I enjoy hanging out with you. I enjoy doing this. It gives us all a little something to laugh at, a great way to start your Sunday. Go out there and get your free water at Adam Ricci Park and Creekview Park if you're under water restrictions. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, just be the best person that you can be. And if you were a great person today, be an even better person tomorrow.